going on, everybody? Welcome back to the podcast, episode 680 of The O Show. We are live from the Hot Chick in Scottsdale, Arizona, Old Town. I've lived here for 7 years. This is my 5th time total here. I can count on the top of my hand. I don't know. I'm just not a party guy, but we are, thankful for the Hot Chick having us out here. Thanks to Logan Walton and everybody here, Corey as well for having us out here. Vacation JJ Garcia on the show today. Thank you so much for coming out.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Ever since I've been out here, I'm like, I have to reach out to JJ because you're connected. We know Mike Spangenberg over at State 48.
Correct.
We have connections here.
Yeah.
I'm like, because I watched a little bit of Total Bellas growing up. As a big pro wrestling fan, I'm like, I'll check it out.
Right.
But as you said, reality TV it's tough.
It's a tough one. Yeah.
It's a tough gig.
It's a wild gig. Yeah. It's I don't know if I wish it upon anyone.
Yeah.
But you know what? Actually, I'm also blessed I got to do it because the cool part about reality TV is that you get to do a lot of cool stuff with your family.
Yeah.
That was actually the coolest part about it. So doing trips with like my sisters, my mom, sometimes my dad would come in. My parents are divorced, so that was the cool part about it. Now exposing your life.
Mm-hmm.
You get about 2 million opinions coming at you about your life. That's the hard part.
Mm-hmm.
You have some thick skin. I was the guy who was pretty much rebuttaling to everybody who had a bad comment about me for like the first year, and then I realized like it was just a waste of time.
On Twitter and social media. Because like they find a way to kind of scourge your heart. You're like, that hit.
Like, you're a dick.
I am insecure about that.
Yeah, you treat your sisters like a dick. I'm like, dude, they're my older sisters. I'm the younger brother. We're siblings. Like,
that's so natural.
It's so natural. I'm like, this is what happens. I'm like, and my sister and I are best friends. I was just with them this week. I just flew in from San Antonio today, and we all went and spent Mother's Day with my grandma, and my mom was there. And
perfect.
Me and my sisters are best friends, but if you have siblings understand.
Right.
We just sort of get into it, right? But we get to air it. Most people, your parents yell at you, and that's the end of the day. Us, we get yelled at, but the rest of the world gets to see.
And then it's like ding, ding, ding. You're like, oh, Twitter's going off.
Yeah, exactly what it is. I'm like, well, I'm not that big of a prick. I'm like, I can be a prick sometimes, but it's like...
Because you've probably had those like really awkward, emotional, real conversations, whether it be with your sisters, your mom, your dad throughout your life. Like, we've all had them, where it's like, oh, that stinks, but like the rest of the world is seeing it. Like, maybe not like some of them. You probably had way more emotional ones before you guys even started the show, maybe even as a kid growing up.
Right.
But like, it still stings to have 600 people coming after you.
100%.
And you don't even know, and it still bothers you.
Right, and they just don't and like a lot of people don't understand, like, so, especially when it comes to my sisters, because they're obviously celebrities, that it is, you have people who love Brie and they love Nicole so much, so if I get upset with them at all, they're just like, you're a dick. You're this, you're that. I'm like, relax, like we're cool, but that's also part of it, and I guess also keeps people engaged, and unfortunately at the end of the day, viewership is viewership, right?
Like your brother-in-law Brian said that he hated, right? He just did not like the reality TV aspect of anything.
That man would go live in a hut in the middle of the forest if he
had
like
a log cabin.
Oh yeah,
no Wi-Fi.
He's so, even wrestling, first off, he's absolutely amazing on the mic. Phenomenal on the mic. He's one of the best wrestlers of all time.
He is.
But all he wants to do is go wrestle and go home. Wrestle and go home. That's what he loves. And I understand it. And he wants to be quiet, hidden at home. Like, he doesn't want that. I always tell him, like, man, you are so good. And he's quick-witted. And I'm like, but he's like, I don't like that. I don't like that part. I'll do it. It's part of the job. Mm-hmm. But I'll do it. But he just doesn't like it. Like, so for him, and then can you imagine, he doesn't like doing it at wrestling, which he loves to wrestle. He doesn't like doing the mic part. And then we're like, hey, can you have a camera shoved in your face for about 8 hours a day and, hit beats and do this and that? And he's just like, this is hell, which I totally get, like I only had to do, it was, you film for what, 6 weeks, right? It could be a little more. So it's like, it seemed really quick for me, but in between him filming, he's out wrestling, doing all that. So I get his point of view. It's tough, but again, there's also a lot of pros to it. So being a family.
I feel like the first few seasons of that show too, you guys were all hit with pretty like trial periods of your life.
Yeah.
Like Brian was going through the period where he was forced to retire for the first time.
Yep.
at the time, Nicole was going through her stuff with John Cena.
Correct.
Right.
Yep.
And then you were going through stuff with
My ex-wife.
Lauren,
Yeah.
right? Like those are probably the most tough periods of your life, and you have producers and directors being like, "Oh, use it."
Oh, they love it. And like for Lauren and I, when we did the renewal of our vows, and people think, "Oh, it's stage." Like, no, that was just we really actually did that. We went through a really rough patch in our marriage at that time. Renew our vows, and just for Lauren and I, it didn't work out in the end. That's fine. We're good friends. We're good co-parents. But it was I'm just like that stuff you like keep from friends and shit.
Mhm.